guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, then welcome to the channel. My name's Presley. I make all sorts of style videos specifically revolving around thrifted and secondhand fashion. It's okay, come here. Obviously, I'm in a different location today. I'm actually staying at family's house through the holidays. This is their dog, who is very upset because they are out of the house right now. So I'm just gonna do my best to get through this video for you guys today. So as the year is coming to a close, I thought it would be fun to kind of reflect on my personal style evolution through the last year, and most of all, some style lessons that I've learned that I could share with you guys. And the first thing that I wanted to talk about is comfort zone when it comes to personal style. And I think that a lot of us probably feel pressure from social media to try to push our style comfort zone. And I think in some ways it can be healthy and fun to push your style comfort zone. But I think that there's a fine line between a healthy way of doing it and taking it too far. So an example that came to my mind is kind of finding the confidence for what you actually want to wear versus styles that you think that you have to pull off to be trendy. So an example out of my closet is that I love to wear very wide legs, 70s styled flared jeans, and that's not always everybody's cup of tea, but it is something that I personally love. So it could be kind of pushing my style comfort zone to wear those out in public, but it's something that I personally love and feel really good in. But the comfort zone part is just getting past what other people might think of it. So I think the key of questioning your own comfort zone and personal style really comes down to finding the confidence to wear what you actually want and what you feel good in. And the comfort zone part should just be pushing past what other people think of it. I don't think you should feel the need to push your comfort zone if it's not true to you. If you're just trying to be trendy or keep up with what others are wearing, I think that that's a not so healthy or productive way to push your comfort zone. So that's a big lesson that I've taken from this year. Speaking of comfort and comfort zone, another thing that I've really taken into consideration this year is physical comfort in my clothing, specifically with my pants. This year I've really strayed away from tight-fitting pants, especially in my stomach region. I just can't stand the feeling of having a high-waisted pant that is tight to my stomach. So I've been opting for looser fitting jeans, or if they are form-fitting, a more stretchy pair. And this brings me to my next lesson. When it comes to finding your personal style, a great way to do that is starting with comfort and practicality for your lifestyle, and from there you can kind of pick and choose what you find aesthetically pleasing within that category. So the way that I like to think about it is, you know how you can filter things when you're online shopping? I like to think of filtering by comfort and practicality, and from there choosing the things that you really like the style and the look of. Because to me, comfort and practicality is just most important, and I feel like we can get really lost in trying to find our personal style, but I really feel like it's just as simple as choosing more practical things and no-brainer things like comfort, and from there it'll influence your style choices. And a great example of this is how I've grown to love cargo pants and looser jeans. They kind of fit that comfort level for me in being really easy and comfy and baggy to wear, but I also really happen to like the style of them. The third style lesson that I want to talk about is very specific to me, but if you're an avid thrifter like I am, then maybe you can relate to this. If you've been on my channel for a while, then you'll probably have noticed that I really like quirky and fun pieces, especially if they're in funky patterns or colorways. I really like to have fun with my style that way, but I find sometimes when I'm thrifting, I get caught up if a piece is super unique and quirky, and I feel very drawn to it, and I get very attached to it very quickly, and I kind of feel the need to, like, I have to have that piece in my closet just because of how unique it is, and I sometimes lose sight of what I'll actually wear and the practicality of that piece and if it's true to my personal style. So the lesson that I'm taking from this is that I don't have to own every single unique and quirky piece. I'm really learning to be more selective and picky about it, so I have a closet that I actually love and will wear the items and they'll get the wear that they actually deserve. And a tip for you guys if you struggle with this like I do is sometimes I'll just take a picture of the item so I can remember it and just cherish it for a little while and show it off to people, like, I can't believe I found this, isn't this really cool? But I don't specifically have to take it home with me. I can leave it for somebody else to enjoy. The final tip that I want to touch on is curating your closet. If you watch a lot of YouTube fashion videos like I do, you probably have seen a lot of closet cleanouts, especially from more thrifty channels that do a lot of thrifting and gather a lot of clothes throughout the years. They tend to purge their closet pretty ferociously, getting rid of a lot of items at a time, and I understand that they do it as their job. But I think that us as average people and the average consumer probably don't need to purge that much. I feel like we get really caught up in having a perfectly curated closet. And something that I've learned this year is you're not gonna love your whole closet at one time. It's unrealistic to think that you can have a perfectly curated range of options at all times, because the truth is that at different points you're gonna love different things in your closet, and I don't think it's productive to purge everything every time your style changes. And don't get me wrong, I think it's good to edit your closet every so often and repurpose clothes to people who are actually going to get wear out of them if you're no longer reaching for them. But I think it's unrealistic to assume that we need to get rid of everything so quickly, because the truth is that our styles are ever changing, and I think it's good to keep that in mind when reflecting on your personal wardrobe. So that's it for today's video. I know it was a little bit different and a little bit chatty, but I hope these tips helped you guys out. I really want to focus a lot on personal style and using the pieces that we have in our closet already and just wearing what makes us happy. So I really hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!